21 carries, 288 yards, and 4 touchdowns in a win. A memorable night for Serra senior running back Erich Redwood against Palo Alto in the first round of the CCS playoff. But it gets better. You see, Erich also broke Serra's single-game rushing record and the school's career rushing record. To make the night even more special, Erich set these records where he played his first Pop Warner football game as a 6-year-old.
He was a very hard-working kid. He always liked to work hard. He always asked, what can he do to get better and what it takes for him to get to the next level.
And to think, Erich's amazing season almost never happened.
It was right around June, pretty much midsummer, just doldrums of summer. Erich walked into my office and had his bag all zipped up and just said, this isn't for me anymore. I don't want to play.
I had a lot of weight on my shoulders. There's a lot of pressure and expectations, and not that that persuaded me to not play, but it's just like at the time of my life that I was going through, it was just added pressure and just kind of made me depressed in a way, so I just didn't know if I wanted to go through with it.
With current college running backs like San Jose State's DeLeon Eskridge, the University of Washington's Eric Wilson, and UNLV's Adonis Smith all coming from Serra, it's easy to see the kind of expectations Erich was facing. Knowing this, Coach Walsh responded in a stern yet understanding way.
I took his helmet and shoulder pads and I put the helmet on the desk and I said, this helmet will be here for you in 48 hours. Take the week, it was a Friday, take the weekend, think about it. And if you choose to move your chips all in, this helmet and bag will be waiting for you, and we'll never talk about it again. It won't be an issue for me.
While his football future was unclear, Coach Walsh was adamant about one thing.
You need to graduate from Serra High School, period. So I will gladly accept your helmet, but you are not leaving this school. And I think maybe that was a turning point for him in his life, to really kind of go home, talk to his mom, say prayers, talk to God and say, where do I want to be at the end of my senior year?
3 days later, Erich went back into Coach Walsh's office to get his helmet and shoulder pads.
I just prayed a lot, and I felt that I was being called to play another season, and I obviously wanted to do it for all my brothers here. I mean, I love them, and I wouldn't be here without them.
While Erich recommitted himself to the brotherhood that is Serra football, he also had to get serious in the classroom, where he struggles with math and science. The same will and effort Erich uses to compensate for a 5'7" frame in football doesn't always overcome a learning disability, which plagues him in those two subjects.
Erich was an honor roll student all through elementary and middle school. And when he got into high school, he started having a hard time with math and science. Long story short, we found out 3 months before his senior year that he had a math and science, a little bit of a disability in math and science.
According to the National Center for Learning Disabilities, 1 out of every 5 students with a learning disability drops out of high school. For months, it looked like Erich was heading down that road.
It was frustrating. He stayed up all night. He had interventions, and no matter what, he just still could not, those formulas, he just still couldn't get them. He still could not pass the test. It was to the point to where Erich just closed down. He didn't want to talk. He just basically felt like giving up.
But with the help of his teachers, a better understanding of his learning challenges, and a renewed focus in school, Erich's thriving in the classroom.
Really what I like best about Erich and what he's done this year is he's just made this really emotional change in his academic work and his spiritual work, and through things that he's learned this summer, just really become a different human being, which is great to see.
Oh, it was like a load off his back. And now he's doing great. Erich's doing great.
Tell him, slow down. No, you can't catch me. I move too fast on the gas, don't chase me. Slow down. Slow down. I tell him, slow down. No, you can't catch me. I move too fast on the gas, don't chase me. Slow down.
And on the field, Erich's paying back his teammates for their constant support.
I love the friendship you make playing football. The bond with your teammates, there's nothing greater than that to me.
Schools like Fresno State and Nevada are offering Erich football scholarships, but he's undecided. Still, the future personal trainer or coach will find a way to pay Mama back for all she's done for him and his sister.
My mom has taught me a lot of lessons because she's a single mother and she's raised me and my sister all throughout my life so far. And she's done a great job, and she puts everything on the lines for us.
As for the people who've helped Erich get to this point, here's his message to them.
I'd definitely like to thank Coach Walsh. I'd like to thank all the teachers and staff that I've been through at this school. I'd like to thank my brothers, everybody on my team who's helped me get to this point right now, and my mom, my family members. I love them all.
And Padres fans are definitely thanking Erich for a remarkable career. Kevin Thom, GetSportsFocus.com.